Hey, Trap Boy Freddie want to say I work for somebody. Let me tell you, I've been getting disability since then. It's been going up at a percentage. But they wanted to come up while the mayor know my phone call. Look at the lies keep going on in this city. The mayor playing in the city to make himself look good. God said, I don't trust this lying ass mayor and the people that voted for him, that broke their trust. They asked about their tax dollars in the mall. Ask the DEA. But Governor Abbott care about himself, right? Him and his people that don't want change, right? Where those calls at when I was getting made fun of? Well, y'all didn't want to come help out. Expose it. Well, that black racism and boosted terrorism was going on and involved. You see, I don't have a problem with Bun B, but Bun B did take. I was working on a project in 2019. You see, we're going to be letting people down in the Willipin Mall. We're going to be letting people down in the Galleria Mall, the construction workers, the other kids that were sitting at that Garland station behind Yellow Breeze and them lies, behind the grown-ups that I talked to on that train the same day I got arrested. The same day I got arrested. The same day I got arrested, I was on the Garland train. I was talking to kids. I was talking to other people. Kids in the Willipin Mall, grown-ups, wanted this. But the mayor wanted to lie to make yourself look good, right? I was on the Garland train talking to people about the go. I told the Justice Department, go on. They know all of this, and they still defined it. And they still break the rules and lie with racism. The mayor and them knows all of this. Texas wanted to boost their racist black people power because they wanted to believe the mayor. And I'm suing the Justice Department for that. For believing a racist, lying ass city hall and them member. You know what he say? When he meant he owned this city, racism owned this city. Racism of a black man. They in it together. They ain't dumb. But y'all can't see the spirit of their lives. God see it. God see the spiritual side. He see the spiritual side of lies and deception. And look at him smiling in the back. God see everything and what we see. We see everything of what we see. But God say we walking away from liars. We walking away from liars in this city. We walking away from liars in Mayor Johnson. You got the nerve to play with my life? Let me tell you something. Dallas firemen. I met a lot of firemen back in my time. And they never did that, something like that. And that guy must have been angry. I met a lot of firemen. And I'm going to tell you something. A lot of good fire. You know, a boss of mine at U-Haul. He worked at U-Haul and he's worked for corporate office. When I worked in Addison for 5 years, he went to be a Dallas police officer, a Texas police officer. And he used to always, he's Mexican. And he used to always tell me when he worked at U-Haul in Addison, because me and the Miller Lite girls in Addison, we always got along. And you know, the CEO wanted me to do more. But we always had that thing where we got along at. But you don't got honesty, City Hall members. You don't know honesty. Honesty and liars. But you talking about moving past this, and I haven't got me. You lie with racism. But get those calls. Get those calls. You talk about rules, but your government, your business can't stick by the rules. Now, I told Governor Abbott, let's have those businesses up in there. They stopped me from going to Garland. And I've been told the Justice Department this in 2019. But y'all wanted to lie, right? You wanted to abuse your power. But you got the power, right? You can stay in your city and have it. God said, take that flag off. Orion gonna speak us about something in church. He better mind his business. He got legal problems going on. He better mind his business. They using him. No, they using they lying mayor ass. God using him to put him in his place. Him and his black lying ass people. Look at him lie. The racism keep lying. And Trap Boy Freddie said I work for him. Look at that little dumbass nigga. Look at him. I haven't got no money yet, bitch. Percentage been going up every year in Social Security. But they want to act selfish and racist. These community, and they want to complain about what was up in that tax dollar, bitch, and you made me lose my friend. He want to smile and lie with racism. He care about his people, him and the white black people. I would not stick by your rules. I would not stick by your rules when you want Social Security state, but the businesses, when we treat it as, let's talk about treaters that handle us the same. Make sure we grow at the same. When God told Moses, I promised him he was going to come back, go on this mission, but it seemed like lying ass behavior is going to stop me from going back to my son, because a lying ass behavior in the city of Dallas, right? But you know what I told my son? You know what I told my son? Protect this mama. Because these black people care about their damn self with the white people and discrimination. You know what I told my son? Protect your mama. Because it seemed like this world and black and white and racism and Mexican teaming up. Protect that. Protect that. But let me tell you what I'm going to tell my son. My son is going to be on a mission. And he's going to take care of you when nobody else can't take care of the call center. And I watch Capitol Hill right now. And they refuse to take care of the Social Security issue of taunting and laughing. And laughing, hanging up in our face. But you talk about honesty. Where your honor at? You know, when I died, I don't want to be remembered of who did the most, who understand the most. You know what I want to be remembered? Of understanding God. Understanding this world. Understanding God and what we have to fight for. Understanding Him. You know, God told me something. A guy came up to talk about lust and love. God said, when you got racism in the community in Texas and women choose, God said, I forgive everything that you do. I forgive the ones. I forgive you because they don't understand you. They racist. I forgive the ones that black people in the dark stick by rules. I forgive the ones that have racism against disability in those runs. But the mayor have himself to look good while he act calm. Mayor, God said we will walk away from you and your city hall and their members. And I'm going to tell the civil rights against the state of Texas. We will walk away from the state of Texas. We will walk away from their lies and the racism. God said we are walking away. My family, not no matter what this going on. But we don't want to be a part of city halls lying racism. We don't want to be a part of those things. But God told me to tell you something. God told me to tell you, whoever I have kids with, and I don't have kids, I can have one kid. But God want me to tell you nothing. That's a blessing. And that family tree. You know what I told other people on my platform? Who want to be a part of my family tree? Who want to make history for years to come? Who want to get our statues built on the moon when they underestimate us? Underestimate the power of God. Who want to get our statues put on the moon? Statue of us, our family. Who want to be made in history together while they lie with racism and they lie and act like they believe in us? Who want to do all of these things where we push the boundary of each other's? Russia has something to say. We work too hard. I've been talking to Russian them and kids since on UP Live. You know what I tell them? When we work hard, we see results. When we work hard and God believes in us, our heart never dies. Our spirit never dies. We talk about in the name of God, in the name of love, and what we stand for, right? Let me tell you what God said, me and God said. When I'm with somebody, I will put my hand on her heart, and she will put my hand on her heart, and we will talk to each other's spirit. We will make that passion, that love for God, whatever we think about, when we put each hands on each other's heart, that love for God is much more stronger. But I want to tell City Hall members, God is walking away. God said, even when you have my flag, your spirit doesn't truly believe in me. Even when you have my flag, your spirit don't believe in me. But God said, when I step outside my door, when communities watch me, they see me hugging my flag. You know when they see me hugging my flag, I believe in God. I'm not like Pussy, to hug a thing. You know, you think you know everything. And Yellow Breeze is saying not the topic of conversation why they lie. When when Miley Cyrus say, we know who you are. When God said, I tell your loved ones I'm in my heaven sleeping, but they don't know my spirit have left my heavens. They don't know that my spirit have left my heavens. God said, Jesus can leave my spirit and left my heavens at each time. When they say Jesus never been on this earth, and the guy squished it up on me, one of the kids squishes, oh, Jesus never been on earth. I say Jesus had a kid, but that's the money there. God understands us more of the power of what we stand for. God say we walking away from Dallas in a deception. We walking away for what we stand for. We walking away because we stand for honor, and why they stand for lies. We stand for honor, why they stand for. I told Joe Biden, it's a song by Wayne and Thing. It's about social care. If getting your point crosses, then they have the balls, God don't respect you. But Trap Boy Freddie want to say, hey, tell that bitch to bring my credential in the courthouse, bitch. But they want us to act normal. Excuse my language, guys, because the mayor behave himself and they expect me not to curse. But remember, this is not anger issue, this is passion. Where they lie and continue to lie. You don't know things like I know things. But why City Hall members lie? Why they lie and lie on top of lies? You will never break us. But let me tell the Dallas that tried to break my mindset and the state attorneys, and I told the Justice Department, intimidate, who tried to break the mindset. God said when I come for my money, it better add up. It better add up, Dallas. It better add up, and try boy Fred instead of lying. Look at him. Look at the piece of shit. Bruce instead of want to tell lies on lies. Because he cares about his artist, MO3, and the community. You scared of your little brother, MO3, and the Dallas police officers. And what those 911 calls, they want to move. God said, you stop making me look bad while you lie. While you lie with racism. And the mayor sitting in the spot. You won't have me, Mayor Eric Johnson. You won't have me. God say, when I walk away, America walk away. Even though they don't want to walk away, the spirit walk away. They don't truly believe. They don't truly believe. But God say, I walk away with you in the spirit. I walk away from lies. I walk away from lies. I walk away from them. But God said, we walk away from lies. I wish you the best. And I'm sorry for cussing, guys. I'm sorry for cussing. It's so hard. You got to know how to have the ad-libs and not to cuss. I hope they can just have a YouTube where they can beat my words out. The communities in Galleria Mall act like they scared of me. But they the one with the racist problem. The Mexicans and the blacks. And they the one with the racist problem. God said, you scared. I told Miss Crystal, you scared. You scared with your racist lies. And I'm going to tell Miss Crystal once again. When we walk away, God walk away. And even though America that believes in their lies, we walk away together. God say, me and him walk away in the spirit, not with them. They love their home, but they don't love God more. They love their home, but they betray God over and over again. That's not honesty, that's lies. God said, we will never stop. We will not. A person came up to me and he said, you can't break bread with your homie. I break bread with God. I don't break bread with liars. We break, and Yellow Breeze is a liar. God said, we don't want business with Yellow Breeze and Trap Boy Freddy. But if you don't take care of this issue, the U.S. Marshal is going to come and take care of it for you. The Supreme Court is going to take care of it for you. And they're going to remove the black racism. And I'm sorry for my cussing. And God, this is passion. That Garland police, I want to see them out of jail for protecting me. What happened in Garland Library when they saw racism coming out the community? The racism coming out the library. You see, when you tell a lie on top of a lie and say, what happened with that informant? God said, we don't want you. We don't want state of Texas that can't stand with God, that can't stand with him, that can't stand with God and honesty, while City Hall members lie. Oh, I know what I say. What I say, I wanted to get Social Security attention. But God said, you continue to lie. God said, we walk away together. Even though when they lie, we walk away and they still want to talk about their tax dollars. When they lie and care about their Governor Abbott and Senator Tay, we will never understand each other. And you will never understand God. Even when you say you know his name. Even when you say you know his name. And I'm sorry for my cussing. And I'm sorry. But in 2019, they act like they scared. But they scared of racism. And I told Miss Crystal, they scared to understand us. Then like I told Miss Christina, I think it was Christina, I gotta remember, I gotta look at her picture. They scared to understand us. God say, where the love at? Where the love at? Texas now don't show no love. They show love with lies. But Trap Boy Freddy sticking his nose in my business. Trap Boy Freddy sticking his nose in God's business. I told Capitol Hill, we gonna meet. Now I gotta switch up my words and learn how to not to say cuss words when I'm talking in front of everybody. So I'm a work on it. I'm gonna work on it. That's one of the things I know I have to work on. So I'm admit to the community and everybody, I have to work on it. I have to work on it, not cussing. I have to work on it. So that's one of the things I have to work on it. And I'm a little calm, but I'm so much passion and things. You know, people coming from here to Mexico for me, right? Or what I have to offer, right? They think they know everything. You don't know nothing. But they had an informant in there. A white person came in there in the Walmart intimidating me. He intimidated God, right? He know what they tried to do. And he got a motive. Let me tell you, he got a motive, right? Racism got a motive. I promise Houston and Jay Prince is going to be put to death. And the only way that dumb nigga lose, because somebody paid them and they care about themselves. Black people care about themselves and their money. But if they don't deal with you, I'm asking Joe Biden to deal with the liars and the Mary Johnson, you coming down from that seat, boy. And you going to be put to death. And that's about the Justice Department. And if the state of Texas don't do it, they show sympathy for your lies. Governor Abbott shows sympathy for your racism and your lies. But they talk about participating. Boy, I participated before I came to Texas. You can't tell me nothing. I marched in Mardi Gras parades and Fantasy Williams before they turned it into elementary. Right? Right? Where my money at before it comes to add up? But you lie, you care about your city, right? But when disabilities stand up, God said, I will not stick by the rules. I will not play by the rules where businesses are being racist. Tell a mayor, the Governor Abbott don't even want to. Governor Abbott, I messaged you about that mall accident. Why they don't want to talk? Why you don't want to get the business involved in disability? I worked at Big Lots in 14 years old. And I had a job. And I stayed out of trouble. But what you doing, right? While they continue to lie. You let this go on long enough, and racism of a black man talking about he owned this city. The last what I read in the book when I was in Carrollton Library, when that police stop told me nobody owned the city. The White House owned the city. Capitol Hill owned it. They have control of it when the government get out of control. It talks about White House marketing, and it talks about Bill Gates. You know what that Carrollton, Texas police officer told me? You doing good of picking up a book. Look at him. But you know, and you instead of let this go, and the stupidity is still going on. But Trap Boy Freddy think he know everything. He think he know everything, right? Hey, I want you to bring my credential with me getting a disability and the percentage. He need to go read about Social Security. That dumb motherfucker need to go read about it. He need to go read about it. He need to go actually read about it. He need to do research about it. He need to really do research about Social Security. And look at them, they talking about they've been going up. How long Social Security been going up? How long is the percentage? How long they been giving back to disability after the thing? How long is that? How long you continue to lie? Oh, let's talk about it. Hey, Trap Boy Freddy want to talk? Bring my credential. Let him see how much. Hey, bring a stack of paper for him and tell him to go over the paperwork of disability. They've been going up 1%, 2% each year, right? Go up there and see what you're talking about. But let me tell you, if nobody not going to look up at disability, I'm going to make sure they get money. I will make sure of it. You know, God said, I dreamed about that Social Security was on Wall Street. I will work for every disability to get their disability a little bit higher, whereas racism and a disability. I will play the part to make sure things be done. I will play the part to make sure disability get treated fair and they get their disability check raised every 3%, 4%, 8% up. I will play that part. If I need to state the position, but the Mary A. Johnson don't know about it, I will stand with it. What you stand for? City Hall members are liars. But you talk about honesty. We talk about, let's expose those calls, right? Let's expose those calls, right? Now you talking about moving past it to make yourself look good, to keep yourself in office. God is walking away from Texas. Hey, tell Yellow Breezy to go, Trap Boy Freddy, go look at the credential. I still have a lot to do. Let me tell you, when I buy my mansion, when I buy my big house, God said, we're going to go to school, we're going to watch Heartland, we're going to do a lot of stuff. We're going to work on ourselves. We're going to work on ourselves. But we ain't going to deal with racism. We ain't going to deal with black businesses and deal with businesses that can't accept us and accept what we have to offer. And what we know what we have to offer. I want to tell you, God say, you want to know what we have to offer? We want growth. That's what we have to offer. But racism or black business don't want us to have that. You talk about honesty, but you can't give it. You talk about that. So I will see y'all later and have a good day.